it comes down to values versus validations, right? So your values versus validations. Obviously, it should be values over validation, but I'm not going to sit up here and kick it to you like that's easy, right? Your values could say, you know what I mean? We're doing this so you can't chase women. Your values could say that you don't lie, you do X, Y, but those things get hard. That validation is good. But when somebody come up to you and say, boy, that's hard, or boy, you look clean, or boy, whatever you just did, man, oh, you tough, like all that feels so good that you could kick them values out the window. But I'm telling you right now, if you can lock into your values, right, you can make your values louder than the validation, man, it's going to take you so far because you're going to align yourself. That validation is just wavering, right? Again, that validation that you're getting probably comes from somebody that don't even know who they are, right? So again, you guys are just giving each other these false idols, giving each other these false hopes, and you're just running in circles, right? You're running around the track and you're going nowhere. The values is the marathon, right? The values is the thing that's getting you off that track, that's getting you really to the point to where you're trying to go. Again, it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and be the person that say that it's easy to stick in your values, because your values are the hard things, right? Because it's going to take you away from the things that you really like, right? Clubbing, chasing women, drinking, or whatever that may be doing that's taking you off that, it's a hard thing, right? That validation is going to have you in the bar. That validation is going to have you smoking weed. The validation is going to have you wherever, you probably don't need to be. And again, these are just, and it could be anything that I'm just giving you those things. It could be anything, right? But those are the hard things. But when it comes down to that values versus validation, that's where the real work aligns. And I think if you can really lock in on those values or finding value, you may not even have that, right? Values for yourself that aligns you with what you're doing to help you make sure that you're on the right track. So I think we need to do that. So more so when I'm talking about this, another thing I was thinking about as well, when you think about social media, right? So we live in a validation world. We live in a world that it makes it more hard, right? Today, more so than ever, it makes it harder for somebody to really lock in, because, fakeness is rewarded, right? We live in a false reality. We literally got social media. I was looking on something that said literally social media will be all AI driven in the next, I think it said like 5 to 10 years. Like nothing you see on social media be real. So think about it, I'm gonna say that again. There's something I saw online that says social media will be 100% AI driven. Nothing you see will be real. Like me and you doing this, it'll be like a bot. We will be prompting a bot to do what we're doing right now. So when you think about a world that is literally going to be not real, but we're sitting up here right now telling people to be real. So how do you think that plays into the mindset of somebody as far as moving forward? Like, you know what I mean? What role do you think that that takes in it?
Man, you just gotta know. you gotta know who you are, and you gotta know who other people are as well. Because at the end of the day, even when the fake come on, I was crazy you went there, because the other thing I was gonna say as far as that mentor, it may be your best friend, it may be your brother, it may be who, if that person, if I see you doing wrong, or if I see you going in the wrong way, and you my homeboy, because I know who you are and I know who your values, like what your values truly are, I'm gonna come and tell you hey bro, look, you tripping. And because you may not listen to anybody else, but I know you're going to listen to me. So by me knowing that, okay, well, what they're showing over here, that's really not you, or I see you acting in a manner that's not you, I'm going to come and tell you like, hey, bro, look, bro, you better than that. This is the way that you got to actually carry yourself. And I think that's about the best way that you can, because if you see somebody acting in a way or carrying themselves in a way that's not truly who they are, then what good are you doing them if you don't tell them if y'all really cool? And I guess that's the only way to really combat that. Like if somebody say, if we up here saying, we actually having a live conversation, but you saying somebody saying doing something where AI is speaking for us or talking for us, and they're not saying what me and you really said, then that's crazy. But if I truly know you, if I truly know Eddie and Jamie, then I can go back and say, hey, bro, look, I know that wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of will help combat that.